I have got so much motivation for you guys in today's video. Motivation that I hope will excite you to start preparing your home for the holidays. I'm going to be transitioning my home from fall to Christmas in today's video. I have a holiday haul for you at the end of the video, so make sure to stay tuned so you can get a sneak peek at the direction I'm going this year. Also, we're going to be putting up 3 Christmas trees. Yes, I said it, 3. Now, some of you may be saying it's too early, and some years I do tend to agree with you. This year I actually said I was going to wait until after Thanksgiving to decorate, but then I started to think, no way, I want to wake up the day after Thanksgiving and tend to the outside of my home. I want to enjoy the entire season. I'm hosting Thanksgiving here at my home, and I really wanted to try and keep up all of my fall decor, but I think it's going to be so nice to share my Christmas decor with family that I won't see during the holidays. So I feel like we kind of get an early Christmas together. So I'm here in the family room on day 1, and I'm just taking down pillows and the florals and just kind of all of that kind of stuff. And then on the following day, I'm going to start cleaning. You're going to see a change of clothes. I actually got started kind of late in the day on this day. I was trying to get myself motivated to do it, to be quite honest with you. I was procrastinating. I don't know why, because I'm excited about the holiday, but I knew that we needed to change this entire living room around in order to fit the new Christmas tree. And so I was kind of stuck on how we wanted to do that. And you're going to see me tell you where I think I want the tree, but it doesn't end up in that spot at all. So you're going to have to stay tuned to see how we did that. Ernie helped me. I was so happy. And everything got a good clean, which made me really happy because when we changed the furniture around, I was able to get underneath the furniture. We were able to re-stretch the rug. Everything is just so fresh and clean in this area. I would love to know how many Christmas trees you're putting up in your home this year. Last year, I think I had one person say that they put a tree up in every room of their home, even their bathrooms. I think it was like 7 or 8 trees. I can't remember, but it was a lot. And I would love to know who wins this year on how many trees. And I do believe that they said they put up those trees, if I can remember, it was either the day after Halloween or even before Halloween, which is totally understandable if you're going to put up that many trees. It's going to take a while, and you are going to want to enjoy all of your hard work for as long as possible. So let me know in the comments how many trees you put up and when do you start putting them up in your home. Are you a traditionalist? Do you wait until the day after Thanksgiving to decorate? Or are you like me where you just can't wait to get it done and you start early? Let me know in the comments. Good morning. Obviously, it's a different day because I have new clothes on. I put on my Let It Snow, hoping that it snows on Monday. In today's video, what we are taking down is all of fall, and we're cleaning the areas. So I did that here really quick. In this area, I still need to mop back the floors, which I will do once I'm done with the dining room and the kitchen. We're gonna get all of that put away, and we're gonna set our trees up. I've got 3 trees that I need to get set up, and I can't wait to show them to you. We're gonna get them placed. I'm gonna have to do some rearranging in here to put the tree where I think I want it. I want it over in that corner. You can see the shutters are open because my son and daughter-in-law's cat likes that window. So I've been opening that up for him, but he's gonna have to find another spot because I think that's where the tree is gonna go. So we need to figure that out. But yeah, that is what we're doing. Super excited. And then in the next video, we will start the Christmas decorating. So we're gonna go room by room, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna do room by room, like, you know, the living room, the whatever. And then the kitchen, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, but all I know is that today I need to finish cleaning, moving that way towards the kitchen. We need to get all of the fall packed up and put away. There are a couple of things that I'm going to be leaving. I'm going to keep this beautiful floral arrangement that I made here, but I'm just going to remove the pumpkin and the pumpkins down beneath. So I'm going to be leaving that. Other than that, we're going to get all the spaces cleared of fall. We're going to start with a clean, fresh space, and we're going to get those trees up. I do want to say really quick, I shared this vacuum in my last video or a video or two ago, and I said it didn't have great suction power, but I made a mistake. I want to show you something. I forgot it had this button right here. So it definitely has turbo to it, and I totally forgot that. But I still don't fill the suction. I like to fill on a carpet. Side note. Okay, so yes, I do like the vacuum more now that I've discovered it has turbo mode. And I will also tell you that it is the only cordless vacuum that I'm able to use on this rug here in the family room, and it doesn't snag. So bonus. So I like it even more now than I did when I shared it with you guys, just to let you guys know. Anyways, we're starting with the cleaning in this area. I'm cleaning, kind of putting everything back, but we are going to completely rearrange this entire room. It looks so good. I think I'm going to keep it like this from now on because somehow we made it feel larger. What I love about the clean and decorate or changing seasons is how we get to refresh our spaces and clean them before we get up the new decor or whatever it is that we do. On this channel, though, I keep you guys motivated throughout the year to keep your homes neat, tidy, and organized. So if you're into that or somebody who needs that type of motivation, make sure to subscribe. I've got you. We do it together all year long. We don't do any like total home resets. We don't do any kind of spring cleaning. We just keep it all together all year long. So our homes stay neat, tidy, and organized. Last year, I started to declutter my holiday decor, and I'm even tightening that up this year. So this is an opportunity as well for you to, when you bring out the tubs, go through them all and declutter them and get rid of things that you know you're not ever going to use, whether that mean toss, donate, or give away. Either way, just get it out of your home. That is what I'm concentrating on this year from season to season, and you're going to see I was able to do that with my fall decor coming up. So now we put away fall, and fall is all decluttered. The tubs have been vacuumed out, reorganized, and put away for next year, and I love that. I plan on doing that with Christmas. I've been working on Christmas. I think Christmas is probably the hardest one because it's the most decor most of us have, and I've got tons of tubs, and I've been doing that. I think I started the year before last, but last year I really tightened it up, and this year I plan on tightening it up even more. So this is your opportunity between seasons and decorating to really organize those tubs. Get them organized. It's going to feel so much better when you put them away. At the end of the season, I don't know if you're like me, but I tend to just put everything away and kind of semi-organize because I'm just tired from just all of the hustle and bustle of the holiday. So this year I want to make that even better for myself so that when I take everything down, it goes in its designated tub and it's just super easy. So that is what we're going to be doing this year. So now I'm moved into the kitchen. I'm getting everything taken off the top of the cabinets, the wreath, all of the decor, kind of moving around quickly, just getting everything put over on the dining room table so that when Ernie brings me the tubs, I'm ready to load them up. We're going to do a clean in here. I'm going to get all the cabinets wiped down, the backsplash, the counters, get everything put away so I have a nice, clean, tidy space to decorate. If I ever had the opportunity to custom build a home, I kid you not, every single room of the home would have a decor cabinet for holiday decor. It would be so nice to be able to just take everything and put it in a cabinet and forget about it until the next season. Wouldn't that be lovely? I mean, you'd probably need a really big home, because I have told Ernie for years that I would love to have a closet where I just roll the Christmas tree decorated into it and roll it out when I need it. I think that that's great. I actually watched a channel that it was like tips on, bows or whatever, those channels that do that. I was watching her, and she actually had decorated a friend's home with a beautiful tree for her. And she did it was in 2020, and she did it with just all of her extra decor. And the tree was gorgeous. But when she boxed it up, she specifically bought a box for the topper. So the very top of the tree, because I believe it was a 12-foot tree. I think it was a 12-foot tree. Because the top of the tree was huge. And it could have been a 9-foot tree. I don't know. Either way, the top of the tree, she pulled that down and she put it in a box, all decorated. And even though she had ribbon that was tethered at the top of the very top of the tree and came down, she just took that ribbon and rolled it up into the top of the tree. And she put the bottoms of the tree together, and then she pulled that top out of the box, attached it, and all those ribbons she was able to just let loose and dangle down the tree, and she was able to follow the pattern of the top of the tree. I thought that was pretty clever if it's, something that you want to do every year. Now, I'm going to see how this tree works out for me. I really, really do like everything. I'm excited to share with you guys the decor that I got for this year's tree. Now, like I mentioned before, I tend to get overwhelmed with a lot of color in my home when it's just too much. Not that I don't like color, just all of the Christmas, the Ralph Lauren, quote unquote, that everybody's doing. The traditional colors, I love them, don't get me wrong. I think they're beautiful. But I decorate in blue and white. Blue is my favorite color to decorate with in my home. And so I thought this year I would lean into that for Christmas. So we'll see how that works out, see if I like it. But we're also going to have traditional upstairs. So I get the best of both worlds. I feel like if I, am feeling, like I want to hang out in the traditional, I can always go upstairs, but I can, chill downstairs, and I'm not overwhelmed with a bunch of those reds and greens and all of the things, I mean, I'm going to have some traditional stuff, but you guys will see. You'll see the direction I'm going in, especially when I show you my haul. I think you guys will get it. And I'm not even sure how it's going to come out. I just have it all envisioned in my head, and that's kind of how I roll. We'll see if it works out, if it all comes out. But I'm excited to do that. The only area that I'm not taking down fall, like my mugs for the coffee bar, I'm going to leave those because, like I said, I'm hosting Thanksgiving. I also have turkeys that I'm going to pull out of my ceramic turkeys. I'm going to pull out of my tubs when Ernie brings the fall tubs down, and I'm going to put those on the dining room table because that is going to become the buffet for Christmas. I'm setting up a dining room in my garage, a buffet on my existing dining room table, and hopefully you guys will subscribe to see that. Make sure you click your bell because I'm going to be sharing that whole process on how I do that. I'm super excited. I got a bunch of stuff for that as well. I got some new chafing dishes, and they are gorgeous and affordable. And we're going to be using plasticware and like the hard plastic plates and the toss-away stuff for Thanksgiving. I tried to get it as nice as possible because we are hosting a lot of people, and I don't have people here to serve and clean up. So I want to make life easy, clean up easy. So that's why I decided to do that. But I think I did a great job. I did buy some linen napkins. I rented tables and chairs. It's going to be really nice. I'm pretty excited about that. So we're just finishing up the kitchen here, and then Ernie's going to get the tubs brought down, and we're going to get everything organized into the tubs. I have to tell you, when I got those tubs filled up and Ernie took them upstairs, I felt really good about how much I decluttered. I got rid of all of my Halloween stuff. A couple years ago, I did the witch's hat. It's hanging from the porch. I put the bats all over the walls of the house. I did just crazy, just crazy. And I'm just not really in. That was really my first year, like diving into the Halloween. I didn't do like skeletons or any of that yucky stuff. I was watching another Laura Nicholson. I don't know if you guys watch her, but if you watched her take down her Halloween decor and listen to the story she told of all the weird things that happened in her home when they were decorated for Christmas, and she did a pretty, she always goes all out. For holidays, and she did a pretty gnarly, it's like dead man's dinner at her dining room with skeletons sitting and blood and ghosts and witches and scorpions and all of the evil things in her home. And she talks about how her home kind of suffered some weird things happening. So you might want to go over and watch that. And listen to, what happened. But anyways, we don't do any of that stuff because we don't like it. So I ended up donating all of that to my daughter-in-law. So you're going to see me fill up 2 bags. One bag is to go to them. It's got all of that kind of stuff in it, witches' hats and the witch that flew into the house and all of that. And then I have another bag of picks and stuff like that I ended up throwing away because it's, they're not useful to me, anymore. I cut them. I talk a lot about how I don't like cutting picks. And that is why, because I can't use them again in the same way. Okay, Ernie is bringing the tubs down for me so that I can get everything put away. I'm going to bring out my turkeys because I am hosting Thanksgiving, so I want to add those. These are the battery-operated lights I need for Christmas. Candles. These are the cream. No, I'm going to leave those in there. I'm going to try and organize this so that next year it's good. And the Flying Witch to Robert and Corey, because they have the kids, and they would love that. She loves Halloween. Let's get a trash bag and put this stuff in there. It's not trash. I'm going to give it to Robert and Corey. I'm just putting it in a bag. And then this is all Halloween stuff that she'll just absolutely love. Okay, this is my chance. I said every season I'm going to go through everything, and I'm going to pack it away proper. It's easy. And these are all 3 clear tubs, so that makes it nice. Okay, so what I didn't use this year, I'm getting rid of. We're going to the recycle center, which is actually a dump as well. So I'm going to take this opportunity to get rid of just these little picks. I'm going to vacuum these out so they're nice and clean. And then I'm going to put things away the way I want them. Start this season, this Christmas season, when you go to take down all your fall, getting everything organized and put away and clean the way you want it. By the end of spring next year, you're going to be all done, and your holiday decor is going to be, organized, and you're only going to put away what you love, because I think our taste changes from year to year. So it's a great time to decide, well, I didn't really like this year. I wasn't really happy with it, or what have you, and you can donate it, whatever it is, or give it away. And you only put away what you're going to want to use next year. Now, there are some things that I put away that I'm not sure I'm going to use next year. So there is that too, where it's like, maybe I didn't like the way I used it this year, and I may use it differently next year. So those things I'm not getting rid of. So you have to decipher, those types of things as well. Things that you're like, well, maybe I didn't like the way I used it. And that way you're not getting rid of things that you might want to use in a different way, and then you have to force yourself to buy it all over again. But I promise you, if you do this and start now with this season, you're going to have a very organized holiday decor area in your home. Only have 3 tubs for the inside. I also have my holiday decor that goes outside, and we keep those tubs outside. So I organized my fall tubs by Garland and picks, like floral picks and leaf picks. And then I did another with pillows and pillow covers. You saw me remove the pillow covers off of 2 pillows. I never did change out the inserts in those. So I went ahead and just got rid of those and just put the covers in there. And then in this tub here is all the pumpkins, the squirrel, all that kind of stuff. And then our wreaths hang on nails in our attic. So I don't store those in bags or anything. They just hang up on the wall. Now that we're done doing that, Ernie's getting those taken up, and I am getting the table cleaned off and putting all my candlesticks away. I'm going to go ahead and leave this centerpiece out. I'm just taking the runner off and putting that away, but I'm going to get the table wiped down and I'm leaving. These berries that are here on the table, and then I have some in that table in the back under the window, those are I bought on purpose because I knew that I could transition those from fall to Christmas. I love the color in those, and I think they'll be beautiful at Christmas time. And that's kind of the color of red that I want to get in my home for Christmas, and not really that bright orange-based red like in my shirt, but more of the muted, like berry-colored red. And those picks are just beautiful. I got them at a local store here, and it's called Reinvintage Home here in Murfreesboro. It's a great store, and I saw those berries and I thought, wow, those are perfect to transition from fall to Christmas, and I'll be able to utilize them for both seasons. And it's true, I haven't gotten tired of them, and I think it's because they're not the bright, berry red like my shirt color. They're kind of muted, and they're beautiful. Anyways, now I'm mop vacuuming. I'm using the Method Squirt Mop. Love this stuff. It smells like walnuts. It's just divine. Spraying that on and just going over with the, this is my Ultinic. It's Ultinic Mop Vac. I love this thing. It's so nice. The machine that it attaches to cleans out the tank, but you still have to take it apart and clean the roller, and everything. But the tank where it collects all of the dirty water, you'll see, I show myself dumping it. It has a little catcher in there, so it catches anything that you pick up, leaves or hair or whatever it is. It picks it all up and traps it in there, so you can just empty that out, which I love. My old mop vac didn't have that, so everything just went into the tank, and it's nice to be able to just pull that out and throw it into the toilet and flush it. And you don't have to worry about your sinks getting clogged up or anything with anything that you pick up. So I love this thing. It works really good. If you are feeling motivated, leave me a Christmas tree emoji down in the comments if you're still with me. And we are almost done, guys. This is all I needed to do. I'm going to dump the tank and show you how well this machine works. I promise you, it works great. And then we are headed upstairs to get our first Christmas tree set up. I'm so excited to share that with you guys. Okay, guys, we're upstairs. We're going to get our first tree put up, and this is the one that you'll be able to see from downstairs. It's a 7.5-foot tree that was gifted to me. We're going to put it together and see how we like it. I got rid of all my trees that I had and gave them away to my daughter-in-law. My King of Christmas, my flock tree, all of those. So I needed all new trees for the house. I made quite the investment, which you will see on my main tree that goes downstairs in the family room. And I wanted a tree that was slim enough and old-fashioned. I got no flocking, no flock trees this year, so there is a hint about all my trees. I wanted one that was going to fit the space. It's important to me that I have a tree in this window, and although a little crowded, we could always move that ottoman. The ottoman doesn't have to stay there. There's plenty of room. Things have been shuffled around upstairs because my son and daughter-in-law are living with us while they search for their forever home here in Tennessee. So we made some adjustments to furniture upstairs, so I had to keep that in mind. But either way, this tree is the perfect size for this area, and I really like it. It was gifted to me, and I was so appreciative to the company. I'm going to make sure to put the link down in the description for you guys so that you guys can go check it out for yourselves. For the price, I think this was a perfect tree for us in this area. It is perfect for lofts. It's perfect for small areas, small apartments, maybe a landing, a bedroom. It's perfect for a lot of different spaces, and for the money, I think it is spot on. I love it. It looks like an old-fashioned tree. The loft, it is the perfect size. Perfect. It's gorgeous. I like that it has these branches that just stick out like the old-fashioned trees. Now, bringing you in close, here's your typical branches that you see, and those are your filler branches that you want to fluff up in the back. These are made of a different greenery, and they've kind of got like a rubbery feel. kind of. And these are your, you know, typical Christmas tree branches. All in all, it's a perfect tree. Like I said, it still needs to be fluffed up. Some of those spots are a little sparse. My daughter-in-law will do that because she's going to decorate this tree. She's very excited with some beautiful ornaments that I'm going to show you in my haul coming up, but I like it. You also need to be aware of the fact that you can see the wires on this tree, but if you get this filled up with ornaments, you're gonna be okay. Also, these types of trees are a little bit more difficult to decorate because of, you know, how sparse they are, and it's looking really sparse right now because, like I said, I need to fluff up all of these blank spaces in here, but it's good because you can use those to hang ornaments on. Good tree. It's gonna look really pretty, and it's perfect for the loft, don't you think, Ern? Perfect for the loft, like the perfect size. It's like a skinny tree almost, but not really. So Ernie's got the remote, and this is what it looks like. So it looks like you've got timer on it, brightness, speed, the mode. So what are the modes that they have? Let's see. Okay, so that's 3. What's blinking? That's 4, so you get color. And that's 5 blinking, and then that's the in and out, colored in and out. That's the twinkling, colored. Both of them colored and white. Oh, that one's pretty, the little twinkle. So it has 12 different modes on it that you could use. So this tree I think is perfect for small spaces, for small rooms of your home that you're going to decorate, landings for a loft like we have here, maybe a bedroom. I'll make sure to link that tree for you guys. We have 2 more trees to get up. Let's go take care of those. All right, tree number 2 is going up here. Have it take the place of this beautiful lamp. So we need to make room for it. So we are in the den, which is next to the kitchen in my home, and I don't have room for a floor tree, a tree that sits on the floor, but I thought I could replace the lamp with a Christmas tree. I will say I bought this on Amazon. Like I said, all of the trees will be linked. And if you don't see a QR code for anything on the screen, then look for the link in the description down below the video. I'll make sure to have everything linked for you guys. But I wanted a 4-foot tree for this table. Now, it's very affordable. The Christmas trees at that height are not very affordable in the stores. I looked everywhere at all the stores, and I looked at Michael's, I looked at Target, I looked at Hobby Lobby, I looked everywhere, Walmart, and this is the most affordable tree that I could find, and it had kind of the same look as the other trees in my home where it had the old-fashioned look, so it has the branches that, you know, kind of stick out at the very tips, or the tips I should say stick out. The only thing I would say about this tree is it doesn't have enough light, so I'm going to add lights to it for sure, because I want it to be really bright and I want it to twinkle. So this one doesn't twinkle. So I suppose if I would have paid more money, I would have got the exact tree that I want, but it's going to be perfect for this room and for this area, and I can't wait to get it decorated. I think I'm going to coordinate somewhat this tree and the tree in the family room, because you're going to be able to see both of them when you enter my home. So I want them to be cohesive. But it was a really fun little tree to put together. Both of the trees that I just put together are still wobbly, so we need to get those tightened up. I just did want to mention that because I think somebody's going to say something about that. We are aware, and we'll get those tightened up. I was just trying to get the trees up quick because this is a rather long video, and I still have a haul to show you. So hopefully you guys are here for the haul. You guys are getting a sneak peek of what my Christmas decor is going to look like this year. And I'm excited to share that with you. It's kind of a new direction I'm going this year, but I'm excited, and I feel like I'll be able to live with it for multiple weeks and not get tired of it, because it's just kind of going to blend in with my home decor, if that makes any sense. But how cute is this tree? Is this not adorable and looks so good next to George? I love it. I cannot wait to get it decorated, but it does need more lights for sure. It's a cute tree. It looks so cute. What I really want to do for this tree is find a beautiful, like blue and white or green and cream or whatever container, like a pot to put this in. Somehow permanently put that in there so that I have that as a base down here. I didn't look for one, so this year we're gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna put a blanket around the base this year and make it cozy when I go to decorate it. I'll wait until I'm done decorating decorating it, and then we'll put something really cute around the base of it. I think this tree is perfect for the den. I love that. Okay, who's ready to go set up the big tree, the main tree? I am. Let's go do it. All right, Ernie and I just spent an insane amount of time rearranging this family room to fit a Christmas tree. But I told Ernie, I think I like it. I think I'm going to leave it like this and just put a big tree, one of my big trees over there in the corner when I'm done, my plants. So we moved to the long sofa over there and the shorter one on this side to make more room over here. The chair and the half that used to sit over in the corner is now here, and the table that used to be right here with the lamp on it is now over here. I think this is gonna work out so much better. Okay, so we got the 9-foot Grand Duchess balsam fir twinkling tree. I've watched so many girls unbox this tree, and it basically comes out of the box fluffed. I have been wanting this tree for the last 2 years, and finally this year decided to pull the trigger. It is a beautiful tree. They got it right. This tree is classic and will not go out of style ever. It is a classic shape Christmas tree. It looks old-fashioned. It's got all of the different lighting functions to it, so whatever your mood is feeling. The twinkle is my favorite, and that is why I bought it, because of the twinkle. It's gorgeous. After we got this set up last night, I was sitting in the chair. That's my chair now, by the way. And I was staring at it and I kept saying, this is a beautiful tree. It's a beautiful tree. That's the first thing I put on this morning. It is gorgeous, you guys. And look it basically comes out of the box all fluffed up and ready to go. You're going to have to do a little fluffing here and there, but for the most part, if you didn't do anything, the tree looks great. Anyways, I love this tree, highly recommend. So if you are in the market for a new tree, this is not sponsored. I bought this tree with my own money. If you're in the market for a new tree and you want to spend a little bit of money, this tree is going to last you forever. And like I said, it is not going to go out of style ever. It's always going to be, it's a classic Christmas tree. Right now it's going through its factory settings, so you're going to see all the different lighting that it comes with. You have to do that. It takes a quick second to reset it to, you know, be able to change it to what you want permanently. I wanted the 7.5-foot tree for this room, and Ernie selected the 9-foot, and perfect choice. Yeah, you're right. That was a good call. The 7.5-foot would have only came to like here. That was good. Okay, let's get the remote. It's in demo mode right now. So here's the remote, and here's all of the features on it. Right now it's in demo mode. Hold down the demo. There you go. So you're holding down the demo till it blinks. So now we can go into the different settings on it. The twinkling, look how beautiful that is. It has a steady, what is steady WW? White lights, steady multicolored lights, the twinkle white lights, which is beautiful, the slow fade white lights. It has the slow fade multicolored lights. Slow, what is this one? Solid color variable. So you go back and forth from solid to white. This is the fast flip. So it goes from white to multicolored. And this is the slow from white to multicolored. And this is the slow fade. But I bought it because I wanted that feature right there. They nailed it with this tree. I mean, I don't have to do any fluffing to it. It's just about perfect. That is gorgeous. I have this haul. It's a big haul. Well, it's not gigantic, but I think with this haul, you're going to be able to see the direction I'm going for Christmas, I believe. Or at least it's what I think. I picked up new things for my new Christmas tree. I got a few new things here. I'm super excited about it. I have a vision. I never know if my vision's going to come out, but it is what it is. So I think the first thing I'm going to start with is this easy thing. And this is a 36-ounce gigantic, beautiful candle I got at Sam's Club. It was $20 and it smells divine. I just couldn't pass it up. I got that actually a couple weeks ago when I picked up Halloween candies. All right, where do I want to start? Okay, my plan is to do Garland, a lot of Garland this year. Lit Garland. By now you guys have seen the Real Touch viral Garland, and it's quite pricey, but I was able to find this one, which is just gorgeous, and I love how it hangs. It hangs any direction that you put it. So if you put it like this, it hangs down. You put it like this, it fills up. It's gorgeous. The only thing is they say they're pre-lit. They're not. They come with battery packs, and I'm looking to see if they have if it has a timer because that is what I wanted, was a timer, so that everything would just come on. Combination in-wave sequel glow, oh boy. And they have a twinkle flash, a slow fade, a chasing flash, slow glow, steady on, blah, 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 no timer. So that's a bummer, but that's okay. They're gonna be in an area where I could just go around and get everything you know, turned on. Kind of bummed about that, but you can always buy different lights and get the kind with a timer so that you can just set them to come on. I might do that. The next thing I want to show you is these houses, the village houses. The package includes everything on here. So 5 houses, the LED tea lights, 1 remote control, and 9 mini Christmas trees in 3 different styles. This I wanted to make sure to get on remote because I'm planning on doing my Christmas village above my kitchen cabinets, and I didn't want to have to get up there every day. I also got this sweet set of little bells, and I'm not sure where I'm putting them. Either on the mantle or at the bottom of the staircase. I'm not quite sure yet. I got 6 of these little trees for the village. These won't be lit up, but I have white cabinets, a white village, and I thought the pops of green would look really cute. And I wanted them to accompany what was already with the village, what already came with the village. I saw these and I couldn't pass it up. I have an idea for my dining room table, but I don't know that this is gonna end up in my dining room. I got a little slew of these beautiful glittery ceramic Christmas trees. I got this size, and then I got 1 of the really big ones. So in comparison, you can see. Thought if I'm doing a village up on, you know, top of my kitchen cabinets, I thought maybe I could bring that down to the kitchen table somehow. We'll see. I think I'll be more inspired once all of my tubs get pulled down from the attic and we start opening them and start going through them. I think that will really motivate me to, you know, as to what I'm gonna do. Got this beautiful fringed edge ribbon, and my idea is to do bows maybe on my sconces and my wall sconces. I'm gonna try it out and see how I like it. And then for my tree, I already have ribbon for my tree, but I'm not going that direction. I got this beautiful netted gold, but it's not, it's like an antique gold. And I don't know if the camera's picking it up. It's really pretty. I'm not going to do a ton of that in the tree. The star of the show on the tree is going to be these here. Oh, they are so pretty. And what I love about these is the tails are, you know, soft and not wired, but the top is wired. So I'm going to be able to fluff these out, tuck these in, you know, do all the things with these. We're doing 3 trees this year. I got, let's see, 2 boxes of these in this size and 1 in the smaller size, but I'm not planning on using every color in the Christmas tree in the family room. I believe I only want to use these, possibly these. I don't know, we'll see. It's just how it hits. But I also bought this size because I want to use some of these in the tree that's going in the office. A company reached out to me and wanted to work with me, and we're gonna be doing a tree up in the loft. Sat down with my daughter-in-law and, you know, asked her, what do you think about the Christmas decor? And so we got 2 boxes of these beautiful, and I will link these for you guys, these beautiful ornaments. They are the shatterproof. There's Christmas trees and gifts and your traditional round and just some really beautiful pieces in there. And I loved how they came packaged in this hard cardboard, and they sent me 2 boxes of them. So 2 boxes should be plenty for that tree in the loft. So kind of traditional upstairs, and we're gonna keep the den and the family room pretty much unique. Okay, I'm sweaty, I'm hot. We got 3 trees up, 3. We got 3 trees up. We got the house undecorated, we got it cleaned. I am so ready to get this house decorated. I cannot wait. I'm in love with my new main tree. I'm actually in love with all 3 trees. I think they're all awesome. Make sure to check the description. If it didn't pop up in a QR code, it'll be in the description underneath this video. Any links to anything that I have. I hope you guys are motivated to get your house ready for Christmas. I'm hosting Thanksgiving here, so it's going to be kind of a mix of Thanksgiving and Christmas, but the day after Thanksgiving, we're excited to get outside and put the outside together. We already had lights hung on the house, so that's done. Now we just need to add all of the trees and the bushes and the reindeer and all the fun stuff. So we'll be filming that for you guys too. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I appreciate you guys staying till the end, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.